I guess that if you look on the wall here, there's a Shure mic on every snare drum on the wall here. So Ozzy, Hart, Chicago, you name it. There's a Shure 57 on the snare drum. That's 75 albums worth. You know, I've used a lot of microphones for all my projects, but I don't always use the same microphones. But in the case of this 57 that I use for guitars and for snare drum, like I've mentioned, I can't think of another album that I didn't use it on, whereas there's a lot of microphones I don't use all the time. So it's a staple. For the Who's Quadrophenia, I remember, trying to fit a microphone in Keith Moon's drum kit, and 57 squeezed in there quite nicely. So I definitely used a 57 on Keith Moon's drum kit in Quadrophenia. And also I used 57s for Pete Townshend's guitar. The 57 gives a nice crack on the snare. It responds to that, and it doesn't distort. So it has a nice mid-range. So it picks up that crack, especially if the drummer's hitting a rim shot. Picks that up really nicely. It's, it was almost made for snare drums, I think. There's a lot of microphones that I see every day that are new microphones. I haven't tried them out. But from the very first moment that I started in sound in 1967, the 57 has been there and the 58 has been there. And they're still there. And they're still great, and I still use them all the time. So that says a lot for their quality and longevity.